believe.
Yes.
And then his opponent, Ravenbird, wearing the blue. All right, and they start off. And so we've seen a lot of... I was gonna say we've seen a lot of Tetsuken fighters today who have all, I think, performed really well. I think they might have either all won or at the very least performed admirably. So, this is a good, time to see, like, let's see what the Master's doing, right? Second case of that, we had, like, Pisser and Pooper, and so now we've got Inoue and, showing off for all of his pupils.
Oh. Use it anyway, putting on the back burner. Trying to turn on turbo one. Just.
I was gonna ask, as someone who's a big part of their own gym, right? Like, what's the vibe like when you're not just fighting for yourself, but like, for a little bit of pride, gym pride?
It's just like, it's the feeling of representing the gym. Oh. Nice little knockdown there. But yeah, I mean, when being a part of Kronk Gym, I got the likes of Chuck, Jack Guyler, Valentin, all in the gym. So you're not just representing, just a group of fighters, but you're representing some of the best fighters in the server. And being among them, it's like, okay, it feels like it's not just a gym; it's like a family sort of thing. It's cool.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's not just a gym once you're in there.
No, absolutely. Like it's that community building, and right now, like it helps you in both ways, right? It motivates you to fight for your pupils. You want to show that like they got a tough coach. You also gotta, if you're kind of the head of the gym, you got to show off that you're actually know what you're doing. And then lastly, right, it's just a great place, to train, right? Iron sharpens iron. The people who you train up to be to your level are only going to push you to grow even further.
Yeah, you've got to prove that you are confident and able to lead a gym and teach others. And right now, anyway, is doing that. Getting hurt, but he's hurting out as well.
Man, this is a tough fight. Both of them just sitting like pretty close to each other. I don't think neither of them has ever really left range. Like they stand right outside of it, and then the second they're in, they're just waiting for the kill shot.
Yeah, and sometimes that's the best thing to do. If you know you're in range and you're a counter puncher, it's just stay in their range, let them come through, boom, counter punch. Anyway, trying to tee off, but Raven's defense is paying off as we come to the end of the round.
And so we're noticing here too, look, they're taking usually 3-shot combos, but occasionally they're crossing over that anti-spam threshold. Sometimes it's just because of the heat of the moment, but both of these guys are very experienced, right? For you, when do you choose to go past the anti-spam limit?
When I know, so I mean, it's hard to tell really. I don't really push that much to get into the anti-spam, but if I'm gonna throw a lot of shots, it's when they're backing up and they're moving a lot. I can just keep walking them down and keep throwing, but yeah, you do gotta be careful.
You kind of broke them a little bit, and that they're just on the defensive. But yeah, you're right. You gotta watch
it's like they want to survive. They're not gonna risk throwing back, so you just start unloading.
And honestly, so far for this match, right, I don't know who I have ahead for the first round. Do you have any insight? Because I've got it pretty much even.
Well, we had Inoue with a knockdown. So it's
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the knockdown, we would have been close, but
I almost forgot about that. Yeah, the damage wise.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no! We're going down.
Right to fit. Yellow gloves, yellow shoes, blue shorts. Actually, kind of works.
Honestly, amazing performance from Ravenbird, who after that first knockdown did not back down an inch, stayed in the pocket with one of our toughest fighters here at ringside, and is now at this point coming straight back. This is so far a round apiece to each of them. Potentially even more if he can keep that pace up.
I was just about to say he needs to be careful. He's just walking him down. And he catches a shot in return and gets put down. You really have to be careful, man. You don't want to rush onto someone, especially like Ravenbird, who is willing to stand and bang.
Yeah. And I was going to say, I think for Inoue, he has to be a little bit more decisive with his defense and his offense. All right. And what I mean by that is, like, he's just kind of waiting for the shot. I think he needs to do more to set up the shot, right? You can kind of bait your opponent into going into certain positions or throwing certain punches by doing certain, types of moves yourself. And then when you know what they're going to react with, that's when you start to counter them. And that was a nice example of that. Beautiful punch. But there it is, an extra. Ravenbird with a TKO in round 2, totally unexpected, especially after that knockdown in round 1. What a comeback!
Honestly, yeah, I mean, good effort from Inoue, but exactly what you got to be careful of is just walking your opponent down, even if they're hurt.
Yeah. Seeing in the chat saying shoulder gave out, but yeah, that was not the way. All right, let's go to that scorecard. So Inoue definitely taking that first round 10-8 with the knockdown. Ravenbird closing it out 10-6 for the TKO. Knockdowns at 1 in the first round to 0, and then 0 to 3 for the second. And now here's what I'm interested in: who was winning in the damage? So amazingly, Inoue on both rounds out damaging him, even in the round where he got knocked out 3 times. That is something.
That just goes to prove you might have the speed, the power, and the adrenaline when you've got the opponent hurt, but you can never count out. You might have the adrenaline, but you can still get hurt.
Well-timed shots. Well-timed shots, indeed. DeQuavius, a lot of people in chat saying very unlucky. Inoue was doing good. The man had damage. Even in the round, like, I'm very surprised, even the round that he got knocked out, he had damage. Dang, Tesco, be careful.
Wait. I will say this, though. I low-key, first, I want the rematch. But first, I want to fight Pooper next week. I ain't gonna lie. I want to fight Pooper, and then I want the rematch with you. Cause low key, I feel like without an injured shoulder, I could. If my shoulder didn't give out on me, I could have. Feel me? I could have did what I had to do. But cause the shoulder gave out on me, I couldn't perform at my best. And with Pooper, I have unfinished business with him. So.
Look, we can do a gym grandmaster battle next week. I am down for it, and I also want to see this rematch. I also don't want you to push that shoulder too hard, for real, because shoulder injuries, joint injuries, they take a while to heal, and for the shoulder to go out again, that's not a good look, bro. I promise you, I will make these fights happen, but I want to see you fight at 100, dog. I don't want anything to get in the way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just... I
was perfectly fine until I had to spar my cousin earlier, and then, like, he hit my shoulder a certain way. So after that, it was a little wonky, but I didn't want to pull out because I didn't want to be a hoe.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Because my gym, I had to show out for the gym. You feel me?
I feel you.
I wasn't just gonna sit back and let my students go crazy, and I'm just sitting here. This is my first match back, by the way. I had like a whole 2-month layoff, broke my controllers in a blind rage. It was crazy, bro.
Look, man, I want to see you at your best, bro. I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying? Tetsukin has been really good. Y'all have had a good showing today. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want you to fight under. Give me whenever you feel good, bro. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I was enjoying. This fight.
Bro, I'll fight next week. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I want the work. Okay. Like I want the work because I don't like how I just got knocked out in front of God knows how many people was watching. That shit was crazy.
That was crazy. And you was doing good too. You had the damage. You was up.
That's what I'm saying. Now I feel like I really gotta show out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So next time y'all see me here, I'm on demon time.
Okay, look, we're looking for it.
With that being said, I'm looking forward to the work. Props to my opponent. You feel me? He really showed out. props to him. Hey, if he really want to work on that inboxing, because he was low key getting worked a little bit in the pocket, I'm inviting him to the gym. On God,
do it.
We can get his inboxing right.
Do it, bro. I'm here for it.
Right.
I'm here for it. Look, y'all ain't ready for when I start putting the gym representation in the next graphic update for the stream, y'all. Like, I'm working on it so much. Y'all don't understand. We got a lot of stuff coming in here. So I'm saying, chat, if y'all are really wondering, no, he's not cosplaying. This is for real. He did mess up his shoulder. He did mess up his controllers. These are known facts in the server. So, but yeah, nah, I'm here for it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's talk to the winner for the night. You know what I'm saying? Ravenbird, brand new to the stream. Where you at, bro?
Hello. I'm not actually brand new to the stream. My name was freaking Lightheads, and I boxed on
Oh, you Lightheads!
So.
Ah, bro, y'all with these name changes. I'll put out a PSA. Let somebody know you changed your name. I'm thinking it's a brand new person coming here. I'm like, damn, who is this? Dog, okay. For y'all who don't know, Lightheads has actually fought here already. So now I'm not as surprised anymore, bro. You had a good run. You heard your opponent, INOUE, says he wants to run back after he deals with Pooper. How are you feeling about that rematch?
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I do freaking believe him that his freaking shoulder blew out, so...
Look, let's run it. Also, will you join the Tetsukin gym? Will you join the Tetsukin gym? That's the other question.
Yeah, I will. Because I'm not really good on my infighting. I'm really like an outfighter.
Yeah.
Because that's how I've always boxed. You know, I just don't really like infighting because I feel like you can trade a lot of punches and it's just really hard to like see who's winning there. But if you do outboxing, I feel like it's just way much more easier and relaxing.
Well, INOUE is heralded as a really good coach, so I actually approve of this move. You know what I'm saying? And I believe him when he says that he will help you get your inboxing right. And if it helps you become an even more well-rounded fighter, I am ready for this. When I'm telling you, what we have in store for these gyms, all these gyms who are lacking out here, not having the brotherhood and not having the proper training, y'all gonna get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Tetsukin and PKO been doing work today. They've been giving good recruitments. They've been getting new members in. You know what I'm saying? You already know BY Boxing was already sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Kronk Gym is already sturdy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, looking at some of those other gyms out here, Titans, Winners Lounge, we got to get the members up. You know what I'm saying? Triple Cross, where y'all at? You know, we're going to have these gyms represented. I feel it. But hey, look, you won today, bro. You know what I'm saying? So rest easy with the W's. It was an entertaining fight. We're gonna get on to the next fight, but I just wanted to officially say congratulations,
One more thing.
Lightheads. Yeah, switch the name. What's up? Go ahead, bro.
I wanted to say, tune in next Friday to the PKO Tetsukin Gym 2v2 boxing gym event.
Oh yeah.
We're doing with the rules is we're doing one of his fighters and one of my fighters on a team. And then we're doing tournament style. Winner gets, we don't know yet. We're deciding on that. But you're going to be tuning in. It's going to be fire.
Lock in with Solly so we can make it a server-wide announcement when that pops off. You know what I'm saying? So let people know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, speaking of Solly.
But it was a great fight. Just props to my opponent. But my next big freaking objective is trying to get on that tournament.
Yes.
One of those tournaments.
It will be an open sign-up, bro. It's going to be open sign-up 2 divisions, okay? So keep on the lookout. As soon as we get we're finalizing the rules, we want to make sure everybody has a good, fair time and everybody's well-informed, right, about things we will be enforcing. And then we're going to make an announcement for sign-ups in this server. So it'll be open. Everybody will know when it is that we can sign up. But for now, let's move on to the next fight.